Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap for Friday, December 12th, 2025, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. Key indexes were mostly down today. The Nasdaq Composite Index dropped significantly by 398.69 points, ending at 23,195.17. Despite a strong positive trend, the S&P 500 index decreased by 73.12 points to 6,827.89. Market breadth analysis shows declines outweigh advances across major indexes. The Nasdaq Composite Index saw 2,005 declines outweighing 1,030 advances. The S&P 500 index also reflected a negative breadth, closing with 274 declines over 217 advances. The Russell 2000 index shows a robust positive trend despite a 1.5% drop today. Year to date, it boasts a 14.41% total return. Meanwhile, the Dow 30 index decreased by 0.5%, yet maintains a strong year-to-date return of 13.9%. Among sectors, consumer defensive led with an 8.8-point gain, closing at 879.35. The financial services sector marked a new all-time high, with a closing at 911.65. Healthcare continued its strong, positive trend, closing up for the third straight day, reaching 1,790.99. Technology struggled with a notable 2.8% drop today, closing at 5,645.85, breaking the trend of relative sideways price movement. The energy sector followed, closing down 0.92% while maintaining a strong positive long-term trend, settling at 692.4. In global markets, the Chile ETF hit a new all-time high, closing at 39.76, driven by a very strong positive trend. Brazil followed closely, with its ETF closing up for the third day in a row at 33.33, indicating a very strong upward momentum. The Chile ETF continues to excel with a 5.02% monthly return. In contrast, the Indonesia ETF experienced some consolidation despite its 0.42% increase today. The long-term outlook remains strong for these top performers. In today's session, technology stocks showed mixed results. Apple ended the day at 278.34, adding a modest 0.31. Despite its recent flat performance, it maintains a very strong upward trend. Meanwhile, Alphabet dipped slightly by 3.14 to finish at 310.56, marking its second consecutive decline, but retaining a very strong positive trend. Amazon and Meta platforms both faced declines. Amazon fell by 4.9 to 226.19, showing a strong negative trend, and Meta dropped by 8.44 to 644.27, amid strong upward volatility. Nvidia experienced the largest drop today, losing 5.85 to end at 175.8, and has now fallen for 4 straight days, reflecting a strong negative trend with some downward volatility.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. We're seeing significant declines today. Bitcoin is currently at 90,272.98, down 2,269.2, marking a very strong negative trend. Ethereum follows, dropping 148.75 to 3,088.65, highlighting a mixed negative trend. Solana breaks downward after 3 days flat, now at 131.83, shedding 4.61. Persisting negative trends mark the crypto space. Bitcoin shows a weak month, down 2.4% today. Ethereum records over 4.5% drop, while Solana loses over 3% currently. Long-term, BNB showed growth this year, with a yearly total return over 25%, contrasting recent negatives.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar is experiencing mixed performance across key global currencies. Against the euro, the greenback is currently at 0.8516, down slightly by 0.0001. The American dollar is on a 3-day downward streak, showing a very strong negative trend with some downward volatility. On the contrary, the greenback strengthened against the British pound, currently at 0.7482, up by 0.0012. However, it remains in a negative trend overall. Meanwhile, the greenback has risen against the Japanese yen by 0.2750, currently at 155.8510. Though there is a mixed positive trend, prices have been flat for the last 3 days. Similarly, the US dollar advanced against the Swiss franc, currently at 0.7961, but faces a strong negative trend and downward volatility. Lastly, against the Australian dollar, it's at 1.5029, climbing by 0.0028, while enduring a very strong negative trend. The greenback has recorded upward movement for 2 consecutive days, yet the price remains relatively flat over 3 days.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.